Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Turfway Park Report for Sunday, March the 29th, final day of the meet here at Turfway Park. 9 races, fast poly track, and we start with 1 mile maiden claiming, 15 down to 10 for the 3-year-olds. Program favorites, the 2 Guardsmen with Alvin Jimenez and the 6 Salvation Show, ridden by Deshaun Parker. And they're off. Temple of Doom was off a step slowly. Guardsman broke well, Saul rack between horses. On the outside, Salvation Show and Rebel Reserve into the first turn. On the inside, Guardsman is in front. Has it by a half length, Saul rack second. Length and a half back, Salvation Show third. Wrap the Jazz takes fourth ahead, Rebel Reserve fifth. It's a length to Action Amour. 5 more back to Temple of Doom, who trails after a 24-4 opening quarter. Guardsman in front. Still has it a length over Salrack in second. Gap of 2. On the inside, Salvation Show is third, a half length. Rebel Reserve fourth. 2 more to Wrap the Jazz. Then it's Action Amour and the trailer, Temple of Doom. Half went 48-3, and Guardsman is in front. Has it a length and a half. Salvation Show gains ground up on the outside. Also gaining ground, that's Rebel Reserve. Salrack has dropped back and is now fourth. 4 more back. Temple of Doom starts a late run. Then Wrap the Jazz, Action Amour into the stretch. Guardsman is in front. Has it by a length. Salvation Show is second. Gap now of 5 lengths back to Rebel Reserve and Temple of Doom. They're inside the final furlong. It's Guardsman in front. Salvation Show down along the rail is gaining. These 2 to the wire. Salvation Show gets up in the final yards over Guardsman, Rebel Reserve, then Temple of Doom. Sean Parker switches to the inside and runs by Guardsman with Alvin Jimenez in the final strides. Owned by Ken and Sarah Ramsey, trained by Mike Maker, the leading trainer here for the meet, Mike Maker. And Deshaun Parker, the winner, paid $5, $280, $210. Guardsman, game second. Rebel Reserve, first-time starter, was third. The exacta, $6.60 for a $2 exacta. Dollar try, $24.20. Super, $159.40. Running time, 1:40 and 2. Second race, 6 furlong claiming race, fillies and mares. Favorites in here, the 8 Marie's Kismet with leading rider Alvin Jimenez, and the 3 Alex's Gold, ridden by Dean Sarvis. Alex's Gold acting up a bit. And they're off. From between horses, In Spite of Vicky, Funky Nassau on the outside. Down along the rail, Walterra, followed by Marie's Kismet. Down the back stretch, Funky Nassau, In Spite of Vicky, they're together. Walterra third. 2 back, Marie's Kismet fourth. 2.5 more to Lola Gets in fifth. Then from between horses, that's Alex's Gold, followed by Soul of Verve. Scoot and Mary is next, and it's a big gap to Bold Model. First quarter, quick, 22-3. In Spite of Vicky, a half length in front. Funky Nassau second, length and a half. Walterra third. To the outside, Marie's Kismet gains from fourth. Lola Gets his fifth. Alex's Gold sixth. Into the stretch, In Spite of Vicky has the lead by 3 lengths. Then from the inside, that's Lola Gets, followed by Walterra, Marie's Kismet. It's In Spite of Vicky and Rodney Prescott leading all the way, winning by 3. Lola Gets second, Walterra third, Photo for fourth. Number 5, In Spite of Vicky, under Rodney Prescott, wins the 5th, trained by Vicky Foley, $12, $7.40, and $6. 2, Lola Gets was second, 4, Walterra third, the double $58, exacta $104.80, the try $345.50, and the super $4,711.80, running time 1:13. Third race, 5,000 claimers, 6 furlongs, scratch the 13. Favorites, the 4 Tactical Terra and the 1 Honey Sea. And they're off. For the lead from the outside, that's Intimidating Woman, Olympio's Gal through from the inside, Honey C, Miss DeWeese Inlet, and She's Cute, both up from the outside. On the run down the backstretch, Miss DeWeese Inlet, Olympio's Gal from the inside, Honey C, between horses, straight to the bank. She's Cute is next. Intimidating Woman is now sixth. Up from the outside, that's Scraper in seventh. Moving into the turn, 22 and 4 for the opening quarter. Well bunched, Miss DeWeese Inlet, She's Cute. On the outside, Scraper now gains ground third. Honey C is fourth. Olympio's Gal runs fifth. 2.5 back. Love Tractor moves up in sixth. Still well bunched moving for the stretch, and Scraper on the outside moves by and gets the lead. Now opens it out to a length and a half. Olympio's Gal takes second. Honey C down along the inside now runs a third. They're nearing the wire. It's Scraper in front. Then Olympio's Gal on the outside. Ludus Magnus. Scraper wins it over Olympio's Gal, Ludus Magnus, and Love Tractor.
Number 7, Scraper, springs the huge upset in the third race under Didier Osorio, owned and trained by Enrique Calderon. Paid $56.80, $26.20, and $16.40. Second was the 10 Olympio's Gal. Third, another long shot, Ludus Magnus. Double $195.80, exacta for $2, $5.21. The dollar try, $4,850. The 10-cent super, $17,183. And the pick 3, $543.70. Running time, 1:14. Fourth race, 6 furlong claiming race, fillies and mares. Favorites, the 8 Red Hot Plot and the 3 Mega Senna.
And they're off. Red Hot Plot broke well. Up from between horses, Pure Delight. From the inside, with Friends Like This, Say Hey Ellie Mae. With Friends Like This and Say Hey Ellie Mae, those two together. Then it's Pure Delight third, Red Hot Plot fourth. Purr runs fifth. Champagne for 2 is sixth, gap of 3 lengths. Then from the outside, that's Underage, followed on the rail by Arequipa, 3 sheets. Then the trailer Vex, quarter in 22 and 3 as they move into the turn. Say Hey Ellie Mae is in front. Purr. Gains ground on the outside second. Pure Delight is dropped back third. Red Hot Plot runs fourth. Then from the inside, that Champagne for 2. 3 sheets moves up along with Underage, but into the stretch, Purr has the lead now by a length and a half. Say Hey Ellie Mae second, 3 sheets third. Then Pure Delight. It's Purr. Another win for Didier Osorio. Purr draws off to win by 3. Say Hey Ellie Mae second. Then 3 sheets, Pure Delight.
Number 11, Purr. 2 in a row for Didier Osorio, owned and trained by Regula Rodriguez. 540, 340, 260. Say Hey Ellie Mae second. 3 sheets was third. 181 for the double. The exacta 44.20. The try $90.70. Super $699.60. The pick 4 $2,363. The running time 1:12 and 4. Fifth race, 5,000 claimers going a mile. Scratch the 2B, Speak the Word, and the 4 Juicy Point. Favorites, the 1 Crafty Noble and the 3 Bob's Gone Wild.
And they're off. For the lead from between horses, Mingan's Prospect. Bob's Gone Wild quickly from the rail. Then on the outside, Johar Irish, followed by It's All About Joy. It's Bob's Gone Wild with the lead, Mingan's Prospect. Up from the outside, Johar Irish. Those 3 together, gap of 2. 40 Tears runs fourth. Down along the inside, It's All About Joy is fifth. Ghost Time is sixth, followed by Double 4, Vigilante Law. Then it's Crafty Noble. The trailers are Stimulus Plan and Cabe. 25 flat for the quarter. It's on the inside, Mingan's Prospect with Johar Irish. Those two are together. Gap now of 5 lengths. Bob's Gone Wild runs third. From the inside, 40 Tears is fourth. Crafty Noble runs fifth. Double Four on the outside is now sixth. Followed between horses by Ghost Time. They got the half in 48 and 4. They're into the turn. Mingan's Prospect has the lead. Bob's Gone Wild on the inside runs second. Johar Irish is third. Then Crafty Noble, Double Four. They're into the stretch. Mingan's Prospect, Bob's Gone Wild. On the outside is gaining ground from second. Then it's Vigilante Law, Double Four. Mingan's Prospect, Bob's Gone Wild. Mingan's Prospect held on over Bob's Gone Wild, Vigilante Law, and Double Four.
Number 6, Mingan's Prospect, a game winner under Sophie Doyle, trained by Thomas Platt, $33.60, $965. Bob's Gone Wild second, Vigilante Law third, double $117.40, the exacta $129.20, trifecta $212.30, the super $1,741, pick 3 $1,051.30, running time 141 and 2. Sixth race, 6.5 furlong claiming race. Scratch the 3 and the 4. The favorites, the 2 City Point and the 10 Baja Bessie.
And they're off. From the outside, Spend and Spree broke well. Moving through from the inside, that's Pure Treasure, Spice of Life. On the inside, Casey's Cactus right there with Memos Lolita. Down the backstretch, Pure Treasure is in front. Has it a half length, Spend and Spree second, Casey's Cactus third. Up on the outside, Memos Lolita fourth. 2.5 to Spice of Life, who now runs fifth. Then up from the outside, Petticoat Lane sixth. Saturday Romp is next, followed by City Point. It's a length back to Baja Bessie, and the trailer is Telma. First quarter in 23 seconds flat. They're into the turn. It's Pure Treasure in front. On the outside, Spend and Spree second, Memos Lolita third. Casey's Cactus has dropped back. Then up from the outside, that's Petticoat Lane, Baja Bessie. Saturday Romp moves up, then City Point. They're into the stretch. Pure Treasure still there. Spend and Spree on the outside. Memos Lolita, Spice of Life on the inside. Inside the final furlong, Spend and Spree. Pure Treasure up from the outside, Petticoat Lane. Spend and Spree wins it. Photo for second, Pure Treasure and Petticoat Lane with Memos Lolita.
Number 8, Spend and Spree gets up to win the 6th under Victor Balon. 2 wins on the card for trainer Regula Rodriguez. 28.80, 11.20, and 7.40. Pure Treasure held second, and Petticoat Lane, long shot third. Double 3.45.20, exacta 191.80. Dollar try $1,950. The super paid $12,296 for a dime, and the pick 3 $530.80. 6.5 119 and 2. Seventh race, 5.5 furlong claiming race. Scratch the 1 Polaris. Favorites in here are the 8 Sequoia's Mark and the 7 Dynascra.
And they're off. Old Henry broke well from the outside. Runaway Dan down along the rail. Up between horses, that's Dynascra, then Sequoia's Mark. It's a length of Patriotic Duty, followed by Honorable Cause. The trailers are Space Indian and Sheriff Bart. Moving forward the turn, Runaway Dan now gets the lead a half length. Dynascra's second ahead. Old Henry third by 2. Sequoia's Mark on the outside fourth. 2.5 back to Patriotic Duty in fifth. Then it's Sheriff Bart, Honorable Cause, and Space Indian. 22 and 3 for the quarter. Runaway Dan leads it by 2 lengths. Dynascra's second ahead. Sequoia's Mark on the outside third. Old Henry now drops back in fourth. Moving up from the outside, Patriotic Duty fifth. It's Runaway Dan in front, still there by 2 lengths. Sequoia's Mark second. Dynascra runs third, but nearing the wire, Runaway Dan and Malcolm Franklin. Runaway Dan Going to win it by 2.5. Sequoia's marked second. Patriotic Duty got third. Photo for fourth.
Number 2, Runaway Dan with Malcolm Franklin, trained by Kim Hammond, $18.80, $5.40, and $4. Sequoia's marked second. Patriotic Duty third. The double $68.40. The trifecta $140.60. The super $12.26.20. The pick 3 $975. Running time 1:05 and 3. Eighth race, 6 furlong optional claiming allowance. Scratch the 1 and the 4. Program favorites, the 5 AP Corsair with Deshaun Parker and the 2 Divine Thunder, ridden by Dean Sarvis.
And they're off. The Outside Thunder affair broke well with Cats in the Mood, AP Corsair, and down along the rail, El Moliet. Down the back stretch, AP Corsair on the outside ahead in front. Down along the rail, El Moliet, then it's a length back. Cats in the Mood now runs third. Thunder Affair fourth. From the inside, Batten the Hatches is fifth, followed by El Dominicano. The trailer is Divine Thunder. 22-1 for the quarter. AP Corsair, El Moliet, Cats in the Mood. Thunder Affair up on the outside. Then Batten the Hatches, followed by El Dominicano and the trailer Divine Thunder. Moving for the stretch, Thunder Affair now puts ahead in front. Cats in the Mood on the inside. Those two together. Up in the center of the track, that's Batten the Hatches in third. Then from the inside, AP Corsair is fourth. It's Cats in the Mood, who now puts ahead in front. Thunder Affair still right there. Cats in the Mood in front, and Cats in the Mood and Albin Jimenez win it. Thunder Affair second, then Batten the Hatches and Divine Thunder.
Number 7, Cats in the Mood, ridden by the meet's leading rider, Albin Jimenez. Trained by Larry Holt, $7.20, $4.44. Thunder Affair second. Batten the Hatches third. The double $139.60. Exacta $36.80. The try $81.60. The super $486. Pick 3 $630.70. The pick 4 over $23,000. Running time 1:11 and 1. Ninth race, final race of the meet. This is a maiden race. Maiden special going 6.5. Scratch the also eligibles. The favorites, the 11 La Rambla and the 9 Miss Negrita.
And they're off. Raven broke sharply on the outside so they don't get too close. La Rambla quickly threw on the inside. Ghost Runner. Then from between horses, My Kind of Gal. Down the back stretch, it's Craven Raven. On the inside, Ghost Runner. They're together. Length and a half, My Kind of Gal runs third. Don't get too close, fourth. La Rambla fifth. Love This Life sixth ahead. Desire Street second. Run the Flame is next. Then a gap of 2.5 to Miss D's Tiara. First quarter went in 22 seconds flat. Ghost Runner on the inside. On the outside, Craven Raven. Those two are together. My Kind of Gal gains from third. It's a length to La Rambla fourth. Desire Street is fifth. Love This Life now runs sixth. Up between horses, Miss D's Tiara. Well bunched into the stretch, but now Ghost Runner has the lead, opens it out to a length and a half. Desire Street on the inside. On the outside, My Kind of Gal, La Rambla. On the inside, that's Love This Life. They're nearing the wire. It's Ghost Runner in front. My Kind of Gal is gaining. Ghost Runner, My Kind of Gal. That's a photo. Ghost Runner may have held on, but it will take a photo over My Kind of Gal, La Rambla, then Desire Street.
Number 2, Ghost Runner, just holds on to win the last race. 2 wins for Sophie Doyle. Trained by Phil Sims, $23, $12.20, $6.60. My Kind of Gal second, La Rambla third, the double 105, exacta $264.20. Try $588.30, the super over $9,000. Pick 3 $1,219, running time 1:19 flat. That concludes the meet here at Turfway Park. Thanks everybody for making it a most successful meet. And a reminder, the Kentucky racing scene shifts to Keeneland. Keeneland opens on Friday. For the Turfway Park Report, I'm Mike Battaglia. Good night.